remembering a giant, a singer, an actor, a civil rights leader. Family, friends, and members of the public gathered at the Riverside Church to pay their respects to Harry Belafonte. Eyewitness News reporter Cranmore was there.
It was a celebration inside the Riverside Church in Harlem. The rhythm of African drummers set the tone for an outpouring of tributes to the legendary Harry Belafonte.
I personally felt that we needed to celebrate him in some way.
Hundreds filled the pews nearly a year after Belafonte's death on what would have been his 97th birthday. Those who knew him will tell you he lives on in his music, his acting, and the impact he left as an activist. Shari is one of Belafonte's daughters.
His stage performance was, in essence, to be there to support his activism. He wanted civil rights. He wanted to make sure that there was a place for all people.
Belafonte and his daughter Gina started the organization Sankofa in 2012.
My father wanted to find an outlet in a way in which to bring the artistic community together and to also create content that would amplify the voices of disenfranchised peoples.
Born in Harlem, Belafonte's Caribbean roots inspired his love for music. His album Calypso made him the first recording artist to sell more than 1 million records. He also broke barriers in acting, becoming the first black man to win an Emmy Award. For so many, his voice spoke volumes.
He really was an enigma. In front of casts of thousands, literally, stadiums and theaters. That's where he was happiest.
To the world, he was an icon, but at home, he was dad.
Someone came up to me and said, "Oh, thank you so much for letting us have your father. I know it was hard." And I said, "You're welcome." And I mean that sincerely.
Harry Belafonte is also starting a new media organization in honor of Harry Belafonte. His children and grandchildren are certainly carrying the torch to keep a light on Mr. Belafonte's legacy. In Morningside Heights, Cranmore, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.